Hey, what's up, guys? Good morning. Good morning. It is 7:30 a.m. That's right, guys. Running a little late this morning. I actually woke up at exactly 7:10 a.m. this morning, guys. Slept in a little bit, but we are here to kick the tires and light the fires, guys. It is Paranormal Tuesday. We got a great one in store for you. We got some Diddy news. Oh my God, Diddy got arrested, guys, all for the Diddying. Diddy needs to stop diddling. That's all I'm saying, guys. We're going to talk some Diddy news, guys. Diddy up in there. We're going to talk about the face of horror, guys. That's right. Voting is closing in. I need you guys to step it up. Vote on for me, guys. The next round is coming. We're pretty safe. We're in third right now, but don't forget to vote for the face of horror, guys. For me, we'll talk about that more. I'll throw all the links and everything at you. But we got that going, guys. We got the Wakey Bakey news. We got Today in History. We're gonna talk paranormal today, guys. We got a special experiment. A special experiment we're going to try. I guess that's the best word, guys. And we're going to talk some paranormal. We're going to talk ghost hunting, aliens. We're talking just paranormal news, guys. What's going on? Did Zach Baggins find another portal to hell? He might have. We're going to find out, guys. So I appreciate you tuning in. Sorry it's a little later. Wipe the sleep off your eyes. Get that cup of bong water ready to go, guys, because we are going live in 2. Let's do this thing, guys. Live from Hell's Gate, Needles, California. You're watching the Wakey Bakey Morning Show. Let's do this thing, guys.
Time to wakey and time for bakey.
Time to wakey and time for bakey.
Get ready for your host with more.
Get ready for your host with more.
Mr. Brian Brown.
Mr. Brian Brown.
It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Que la roja visual cuando le no viene ligado igualito que yuca. Ese pelo que tiene tan lindo, no venga a pensar que eso es una peluca. Tiene cotorra perico, yo tengo cotorra, tú tienes la cuca. Está claro en el ring, en el piso yo quien te
no critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio
Good morning, guys. How's everyone doing out there? It is 7:10, well, 7:30 a.m. What's happening out there, guys? What's happening? Who's all out there this morning? We got Harvey Hooligans. How you doing? He's the first one I see, guys. I don't see the other two before him. Harvey Hooligans. We got Broken Brain of Eric. We got Rosie Key in the house. The sweet, the lovely Rosie Key. Who else we got? We got Pamela. Pamela, how are you? Long time no see. How's the house stuff going with you? How's life treating you? Hopefully you're doing good out there in the big world out there this morning. All right. Hello to the hero of the show. Decided to show up this morning. That's right. Appreciate you, Pamela. Appreciate everyone tuning in, guys. Sorry it's a few minutes late. You guys know how it goes. I woke up a little late this morning, and but we got it. Finally got a plan done. Nice. That's a long time in the works. That's a long time in the works. That's got to feel good to like have a path, or like, okay, this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. God bless you. God bless. It's been a long journey for you, man. You got the patience of a saint, Pamela. Patience of a saint. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All right, guys. This morning. I like this one, guys. The question of the day I'm going to throw out to you guys this morning. It actually is a pretty good one. I'm doing all right. I'm a little tired this morning. I ain't going to lie. But everything is good. Everything is good. All right, here we go. Oh. All right, we'll just do that there. All right, save. All right, question of the day, guys. Question of the day is, you probably do this about 6 times a day, and you may be embarrassed if you get caught. What is it, guys? What do you do 6 times a day? And if you get caught, you might be embarrassed. No, I only do that 3 times a day. That's not what it is. Oh, that's not what it is. Rosie the Bulldog is doing so much better. I think she's still in bed. She's doing so much better, guys. She's jumping and running and back to normal pretty much. We got that fluid out of her. They're doing a culture to see if what kind of weird infection she might have. But pick my nose. Uh-oh. Do I got something? Do I got something? Do I got something? All right. That always pick your nose. I thought you guys were telling me to pick my nose. I'm like, what do I got? I forgot the question of the day. Oh my god. No and no. Good. It was scary. Saturday I had to take her up about 120-mile drive one way up to Vegas to see the urgent care doctor. Her belly was so bloated, man, and I told the story when I picked her up. All this fluid just started coming out of her, like 3 cups worth. It was just ridiculous, poor thing. But yeah, she's feeling so much better now, guys. Appreciate the thoughts and prayers. She's a great dog, and I know she appreciates it, guys. All right, guys. So you do this at least 6 times a day. Well, some people 6 times a day. You probably do this at least 6 times a day, and you'll be embarrassed if you get caught. What could it be? We can't see your nose. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. All right. What else? What could you be doing? Pick your nose. I know I need to get her a chair in the back so she could just sit and watch. 6 times a day. What could you possibly do? Smell your fingers. Remember that chick on Saturday Night Live? The fart. Nope, it's not fart. It's not fart. I would say the least embarrassing. I've been caught doing a lot more embarrassing things than this guy. Spying on your mama. Where's Lonnie at this morning? Speaking of yo mama jokes, where's old Lonnie at this morning? He decided to sleep in too. Oh man, oh man. He might have physical therapy today. All right, guys. As we, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it, guys. So we can go on. It is talk to yourself. You do this. Hey, there's Rosie. There's Rosie the Bodog. You guys do this at there. I do at least way more than 6 times a day. Talk to yourself. I actually got caught talking to myself yesterday, walking around. You know, it's funny. I was at C's Candy yesterday working, and I was in the back, and there's a bunch of boxes in front of me in my little cubby hole. And I thought someone was back there, so I was woo, making noises like a ghost and moving boxes. There was no one back there. I was just doing weird shit by myself. But yeah, you talk to yourself probably about Lonnie is probably spying on my mama. Oh Lonnie. Oh Lonnie. Talk to yourself, guys. You probably do this about 6 times a day. All right. See what else we got cooking this morning, guys. Let's see here. Love is like an hourglass. The heart fills up as the brain empties. Oh, that's fucking true. How true is that? All right, guys. We're going to kick it off with what women don't know about men, guys. We got a little top 10 here. What women don't know about men. That's right. Men are from Mars. Women are from Venus. We don't understand each other. So we're going to break it down, guys. Ladies, if you're out there, you're working for the man out there or the woman. Whatever you're out there doing, guys, you may not be able to comment. We appreciate you watching. We appreciate you listening. Give us a big thumbs up when you get a chance. But this is out this one's out there for you. Ladies, if you're in the office, you're wondering why my man don't know this. I don't know why women sound like that, but your man don't know this. What women don't know about men. First up, guys, men cannot read minds. I know that the standard is out there, ladies, that men can read minds. We can't. It's just impossible. We can't do it. Sometimes we are thinking about nothing. My ex-wife, man, I used to just like stare out, like what guys do. You just like, you're thinking of nothing. You're just thinking. And my ex-wife would get so mad. What are you thinking about? You're thinking about other ladies. You're thinking about this. You're thinking about that. And in reality, ladies, I don't know if all men think like me, but in reality, like I look at this and I remember, hey, I need to do a commercial. And then I think commercial. And that breeds me into the Dunkin' Donuts guy. Time to make the donuts. And then I start thinking about donuts. And then I start thinking about sprinkles on the donuts. And then I think about how the sprinkles are made. And then I think about the factory that the sprinkles are being made in. And I wonder how much money they make. And I wonder about the guy who works the factory line making the sprinkles. Does he have a wife? Does he have kids? Does he go back with the sprinkle money? No, I'm not thinking of other women. I'm thinking of that. That's how my mind works. From one thing to the next. And all of a sudden, I'm down a rabbit hole of sprinkles in a donut factory. And the guy who works there, his name's Jeff. And all of a sudden, he's supporting 4 kids. One of them's in college. The sprinkle money's going to run out soon. That's what men think about. That's what it is. All right. What women don't know about men. How they ever find anything when there isn't a woman at home to tell them where it is. Okay, that's true. If it's behind anything, we're not going to look. We don't move things, us fucking men. That they believe women when they say, I'm fine. April. What women don't know about men. that they believe women when they say, I am fine. They take you for your word, right? Take you at your word. If you're not fine, why would you say you're fine? Women don't know about men, that they are afraid of spiders too. Oh, what women don't know about men is we have a special DNA makeup in our group that we cannot detect the difference between violet, fuchsia, and magneta and magneta. We just can't do it, guys. We're colorblind. What women don't know about men, that they are terrified of the words, we need the doc. You get a sigh out of me. Oh, Rosie, you gotta go bathroom. All right, hang on. Oh, Rosie, oh man, she is back to normal, guys. How they are able to sleep anywhere. Secretly, they know that women are always right. Ba ba ba. That's your number one. That women, we know secretly, women are always right, guys. Oh man, oh man. All right, guys. I don't have the Rosie music keyed up, but I'm gonna throw this in real quick. Rosie's got to use the bathroom, guys. I'll be back with the show right after this.
It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Time to wakey and time for bakey.
Time to wakey and time for bakey.
Get ready for your host with more.
Get ready for your host with more.
Mr. Brian Brown.
Mr. Van Brown.
It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Que la roja visuele cuando le tiene ligado igualito que yuca. Ese pelo que tiene tan lindo, no venga a pensar que eso es una peluca. Tienes cotorra perico, yo tengo cotorra, tú tienes la cuca. Está claro en el ring, en el piso yo quiero.
No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno.
Ella quiere comer caña, quiere comer cocote, quiere que la caje por el pelo y que de la pared la choque. Ella quiere la leche por pegote, pegarse de todo y que le salga. Y se revela, se chupa una pela que se blanda como una pistola. Esa nave tiene candela, yo lo voy a pagar con esa manguera. Para la madura la crema te gusta, ponte tu taco y 300 pelotas. Este loco tú no lo aciertas, como se come esa manguera cuando te velosa. Que la roja visuele cuando le tiene ligado igualito que yuca. Ese pelo que tiene tan lindo, no venga a pensar que eso es una peluca. Tienes cotorra perico, yo tengo cotorra, tú tienes la cuca. Está claro en el ring, en el piso yo quien te educa.
All right, guys, we are still waiting for Rosie to finish up. I can kind of keep an eye on her from here, so we'll move on with the show, guys. I want to read some of these comments about what women don't know. Let's see. All the time working things out. LOL. Funny. Getting older is my excuse. Lonnie hasn't been the same since Aaron said he loves his mama. Oh, man. Not true. I know where things are until they get moved around. Perfect. Perfect. I agree. Rosie Poop song. I know I need the Rosie Poop song back up. I knew there was more footage to this song. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get all this stuff back up and running, guys. The switchover kind of messed me up a little bit as far as that kind of stuff goes. All right, guys, we're gonna get in. You know what? I'm gonna do roll call real quick since we're right here, guys. Let me give everyone a shout out. Hey, you want to get shouted out? All you got to do is like, hey, Brian, you freckle face fuck. While Rosie's out there shitting, get your act together and give me a shout out. That's right. You can say something like that. Or you could be nice. And you could just be like, Brian, we're here. We're here. There's Rosie. There's the pooper. All right, guys. I got to go shut my front door. Hang on one second. We'll do shout outs. Whoa. Whoa. All right, guys. All right. Sorry about that. We're back. We're back in living color. All right, what do we got cooking here? We got Harvey Hooligan in the house. Harvey, how you doing this morning? Bullhead RC. Big shout out, guys. Big shout out to Bullhead RC. Got some awesome oval track racing videos he's posting lately. Go check that out. We got the broken brain of Eric. How you doing, Eric? How you doing? Rosie Key. We got Rosie Key, the sweet, the lovely, the wonderful Rosie Key. Back to Retro's not in here, but I want to give Back to Retro a shout out, man. The Kev Man. That's right. We love us some Back to Retro, man. Go check out his channel. Check out the Mod Squad guys. I'm gonna take his advice. I need a vacation. He does a great podcasting show about budget podcasting and just keeping up on the thing. I like it, man. You guys need to go check that out. Big shout out to Kevin, even though he's not in here this morning. Probably had a meeting or something. Oh, those meetings. I've been here in Arizona 18 years and never saw any wild horses. Yeah, I don't believe I have either. Pamela, good morning, Pamela. How are you? How are you? Great to see you up in here. Harvey Hooligans, how's it going? The broken brain of Eric. Who else we got up in here? Oh, man, I love seeing the chat blowing up like this, guys. You guys rock. We got Supernova Mike. Supernova Mike in the house. I like the Arab version of the Jackson 5. Oh, didn't we lose? We lost Tito, right? Tito died just recently, guys. Shout out or shout out? Shout out. Shout out. I think I say shout out, but it's actually shout out. It's a shout out. Yeah. So that's just it's my accent, even though I say I don't have one, but people from Australia would say I have one. So anyway, guys, that's your shout outs for the morning. For the morning, guys. Let's get into some wakey bakey news this morning. I want to try something a little different. You know what? No, we'll try it for the paranormal bit. We'll try for the paranormal bit. All right, guys, let's get into some wakey bakey news. Tito Jackson, guys, older brother of Michael and the Jackson 5's co-founding singer and guitarist, has died. He was only 70. Wow. Seemed like he'd be older. He was 70. Jackson died Sunday while driving. Longtime Jackson family friend and manager Steve Manning told the media outlets his death was later attributed to a heart attack by his sons, Tage, Terrell, and TJ, who wrote on Instagram, "Our father was an incredible man who cared about everyone and their well-being. The Jackson 5 had a run of chart-topping hits, including I Want You Back, ABC, Easy as 1, 2, 3, ABC. They had recording 10 albums as the Jackson 5, 5 more as the Jacksons. Tito, along with the rest of the Jackson 5, was inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1997. Big shout out to Tito and his family, man. Thoughts and prayers. The Jacksons, man. We lost another one. Old Tito. Crazy to think about it. All right, guys. Ricky Gervais has lost a battle to demolish his flood-prone mansion in London. The Office creator had applied to build a 4-bedroom neoclassical home on the site of his existing property besides the River Thames, which has been hit by flooding at least 5 times since 1947. He could replace it with a new $5 million house, but authorities denied consent for his project, claiming the comics application did not meet local and national planning guides. Gervais, a huge property portfolio, including a $15 million mansion with 9 bedrooms, a spa, a tennis court in North London. Who would have thought Gervais had that kind of money? Dang. It looks like Emily's visa has been extended, guys. Netflix has renewed Emily in Paris for a 5th season after the debut of season 4, part 2 last week. The streamer made an announcement with a video of star Lily Collins and an espresso mug and pastry sitting on a balcony overlooking Italy. Taking a sip and revealing number 5 on the bottom of the cup, she says, "There's no place like Rome." Moving to Italy from France, season 4, Emily in Paris, which has inspired fashion, tourism, and memes. It debuted at number 1 and has almost 20 million views in its first 4 days, guys. Emily in Paris. I don't know nothing about it. Don't know nothing about it. The cast of Melrose Place, guys. I was a 90210 guy. Melrose Place was for those 20 somethings. I was a teenager. So Melrose Place, I didn't really get too into. I know about it. I was around, I was around Melrose Place, man. I used to sell those guys dope over there. No, you know. Um, so the Melrose Place cast, which reunited for the first time in years, teased the status of the series. Upcoming reveal on a panel at the 90s Florida Con in Daytona Beach. Star Daphne Zungig said everyone has agreed to do it. It's in talks, joined by fellow castmates Heather Locklear. What is she looking like these days? Oof. Jose Bissett, Brooke Langton, Laura Langton, Grant Show, and Zagna added that they were waiting for talks to go through. There are many moving parts and pieces, but we wanted as much as the fans wanted. So they never moved out of fucking Melrose Place. Here we are 50 years later, and we're like, they're still living there? Is it rent control? What's going on over at Melrose Place? What the hell? All right, guys. Anna de Armas has teased John Wick fans by claiming that her spin-off movie will be sexy and dangerous. John Wick, Ballerina, will take place between the events of the third and the fourth film. The spin-off follows Rooney, played by de Armas, as a ballerina turned assassin who is determined to avenge the murder of her family. After originally being set for release in June 2024, it was announced Ballerina will be arriving next June to accommodate reshoots. Diorama's promise would be worth the wait, revealing we got amazing footage. It's really spectacular. She says a trailer is coming soon and it is beautiful. What do you guys feel about this? The John Wick universe expanding out. So no longer will it be just about John Wick. You're going to see the whole like assassin underworld with the ballerina. I think it could be cool, man. That whole John Wick universe is pretty cool. They really stumbled onto something with that movie, man. It goes to show you, Hollywood, that you don't need. Hey, there's Darth. Good morning, Darth. It goes to show you that you really don't need a remake, a reboot. Man, John Wick, original story, original everything. And boom, what are we up to? 4 or 5 movies now? Man, it's a franchise. Hollywood, you need to take a chance. You need to take a chance on some of these indie films, man. Some of these fresh ideas. Just take a chance and you will make money. That's all there is. That's all there is. The Lossy NASCAR is making a big. The low seat NASCAR is making a big impact. About to start the series next month. Nice. Squishy 1,000 hobbies. Oh God, man, hobbies are expensive, man. Especially as a man. That's one thing women don't know about men. We got no problem. It was funny. I was over at the Healing Center at 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. I was picking up the greatest and the cheapest cannabis from the Cannabis Superstore. I was saving green on some green, guys. But with the money I had left over in my pocket, I was going to go treat myself to a lunch. Because, you have money left over when you go to 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California, the Healing Center. And I was talking to the guy who runs the place, and we were outside, and one of the female workers come up, and she's talking to us for a minute, and a guy who works there as well was leaving, and he has this big lifted truck on rims, but his windows were down, and it was hot as balls. So she says, "Are you telling me he doesn't have AC in that car with those he got those expensive rims, but he didn't get his AC fixed?" And I just looked over at her and I was like, "You really don't know men at all, do you? Men will buy rims for a car that's not even running." Some car you got sitting in your backyard that hasn't ran in 13 years. You can come up on some rims for it. You're coming up on some rims for it. I'm telling you. Not fooling around with the rims, man. Not fooling around with the rims, man. That's another thing you don't know about men. All we need is a vehicle. We don't care if it runs, if it looks. Man, I've seen $1,200 rims on a $200 car. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, men don't need a reason to put rims on a car. It's in our DNA, man. It's in our DNA. $5,000 stereo in a $250 car. Exactly, Harvey Hooligans. Broken Brain Show. That's right. Our buddy, Broken Brain. Make sure you're checking them out, guys. All right, what else we got cooking? Excuse me. Oh, guys, Jane's Addiction update. We talked about this yesterday. They had a big fight. Perry Farrell and Dave Navarro got into some kind of weird argument. It was Perry Farrell. He went and he body checked him during the show. Blatant. Didn't punch him. He did like a forearm shot to him. And you just see Dave Navarro go, "What the fuck, man?" And then they break it up pretty quick. But on the news of that, Jane's Addiction, the remainder of the reunion tour by original lineup of Jane's Addiction, the first in 14 years, have been canceled, guys. That's right. Fallout continues after the onstage punching incident involving Pharrell and Navarro. Not only did the band cancel Sunday's show, Navarro unfollowed Pharrell and Jane's Addiction on Instagram, leading to speculation he plans to leave the group. He also posted a cryptic pic of his silhouette on stage with the words "Good night." So he's gone, man. I think the other guy, Pharrell, I think he has some pill issues, man. I'm just gonna say it. It looked like to me he was dealing with some addiction issues. I'm just saying. Bryan Adams, guys, will release part 2 of his 2023 box set live at Royal Albert Hall. Was recorded in May during his 3-night stand there. The box set includes 18 Till I Die, Reckless, So Happy It Hurts. It's available as a 3D set or a 4 LP vinyl. Vinyl's making a comeback, guys. I love it. Let's see here, guys. What else we got? Hotels.com. Oh man, we got to all right, Hotel Do Tell, guys. Hotel.com has revealed some of the oddest items left behind by guests at its partner hotels over the past year. The website's Hotel Room Insight reports, based on data from more than 400 hotels worldwide, also lists the most common items left behind, including phone chargers, dirty laundry, power adapters, makeup, toiletries, and oh yeah, false teeth. Of course, some of the most unusual items forgotten by visitors. All right, guys. So have you ever left anything in a hotel room? I remember my son left his jacket. My dad his grandpa had given him this nice leather jacket that he loved. I think he still wears that thing. Hopefully he's wearing something a little warmer up there in Colorado. He left the jacket and I had to call and it was a whole thing. I'm super paranoid about this. I do the whole, like, I walk around, I check the bed, I do the whole fucking 9 yards, man. Yeah, I don't mess around with that. I'm making sure I don't leave anything. So what are some items that you guys have left in hotels that you can think of off the top of your mind? All right, so these are the most unusual items forgotten by visitors. Include a Rolex watch. That's a payday right there, man. Another watch worth $6 million. How the fuck are you wearing a watch worth $6 million just willy-nilly and you leave it on the fucking dresser in a hotel room? What's going on there? Oops, shit. Hang on, guys. Hang on. My bad. Hang on. We're getting it together. There we go. Maybe. Hang on, guys. Camera. There we go. Look at that. You can see my whole room. You can see my whole room on that one. There we go. There we go. We're back in business. You guys got a peek of the whole room. Brian, you're in the wrong profession. Do you know how much dispensaries make like 2 million annually? I should have never quit dealing. That is true. That is true. More like stolen by room service. That is true. Let's see. A Hermes a Hermes Barkin bag. What's a Hermes Barkin bag? Keys and documents for a luxury car. A car tire. Someone left a car tire in a hotel room. An engagement ring. A tooth. 2 full leg casts. How are you leaving your leg cast in a hotel room? You just like one night, you just like, fuck this. And saw yourself out of your cast, and then you just leave them in the hotel. How does that even work? Let's see. Stacks of cash. Who's leaving stacks of cash in a hotel room? A pet lizard. Someone left a pet lizard in a hotel room. And because you got to hear these are some of the most unusual room service requests over the last year. This is hotels.com, guys. Someone has requested an Avion water-filled tub for a child's bath. My child only bathes in Avion. A custom allergen menu for a pet. Burnt toast. Can I get somebody 4 burnt toasts, please? A caviar hot dog. That sounds disgusting. Fresh goat milk. 4 pounds of bananas, please. This is room 893. Can I get 4 pounds of bananas, please? Oh, man. A high five from a team member to ensure their room service request was read. Let's face it, guys. If you're asking for 4 pounds of bananas, there's something going on in your room. That's a whole lot weirder than asking for 4 pounds of bananas. I do got to admit, I'm a little relieved because that list on room service requests could have gone down a completely different road. Who was it? I was watching an interview with an actor who used to be a maitre d' or like a butler, whatever you want to call it, at the Playboy Mansion. And James Woods, they told a James Woods story about how the first day he's working and he gets a call for a bunch of hot water, radiator bottles, douche bottles, the whole 9 yards. And he goes to bring it up, and that must be for James Wood. He likes his ladies clean. So he orders douches and a bunch of stuff. It was the weirdest story of all time. The Playboy Mansion, man. How weird is that place? Grow up, guys. According to a new survey, adulthood really begins at age 27. I believe that. I totally believe that. The admission of delayed maturity comes from a poll of 2,000 Americans who may or not be old enough to be classified as adults. According to their own definition of the term, the reason that so many feel they won't or didn't become a full-fledged adult until 27 is due to the fact that more than half the respondents felt that true marks of adulting are paying your own bills, financial independence, and prioritizing responsibilities over fun. Other top events that were found to make people feel like adults, including moving out of your parents' house, landing the first job in one's chosen field. That is a big one. Respondents that found generally start taking their finances seriously at age 28, and 42% of respondents said that they found being an adult is harder than they would expect. To which I said, just wait till you have kids. I bet they don't say you're an adult until 27 when they're trying to get into a bar. Ding. That's right. Hey, there he is. There he is. Ron, how you doing? How you doing, Big Ron Stud? Carolyn, good morning. Good morning. We all were a little late this morning. Okay, serious one. We left a huge mess from a party. The best part was we left two inflatable. Oh, I can't see what that next part is. There's someone else comment so I can see what he left two inflatable. That's all I see. There's like a big mark in the thing. All right, guys, we are going to start a little experiment, guys. It is Paranormal Tuesday, guys. Do I have production value? I do not. All right, it is Paranormal Tuesday, guys, and we are going to talk paranormal news, conspiracies, the whole yard, guys. But we're going to try something new. We're going to try something completely new. Oops. Here we go. Everyone's saying before I should have a co-host. You know, everyone's saying I should have a co-host. And I agree, man. Sometimes me just checking, chatting. Sorry, guys, I was chatting. Me just chatting can get a little old sometimes, guys. Can get a little old. So I discovered something, and we're gonna play. We're gonna play with it, guys. I discovered something, and we're gonna play with it. I discovered a new AI that I want to bring into the fold, guys. We're gonna bring Lord Alfred Blaze into the fold, into the show live, guys. We're gonna talk to Lord Alfred Blaze. Here we go. I can finally see it. What is it? We left two inflatable dolls sleeping in the bed, tied up for room service. I love it. The decimal point is the true fountain of youth. That is true. That is Ron. How you doing? Couldn't find the thumbnail. Rob Harvey and Brian, fourth guy, Ron. All right, let's get into this, guys. So we are gonna bring in a co-host, guys. We're gonna shoot the shit with, and we're gonna talk some paranormal. This is gonna be interesting. All right, let's switch this out. Oops. There we go. All right. Are you guys ready? We're gonna get this started. All right, we are connecting. All right, guys. Hey, how's it going? Hey, how's it going? We are live on the 710 Wakey Bakey Show, guys. We are going to introduce our co-host, Lord Alfred Blaze, guys. That's right, the adventurer, the stoner, the wanderer, the fun guy, Lord Alfred Blaze. We are live, Lord Alfred. Thank you for joining us.
Hey everyone, welcome to the show. And a big shout out to Lord Alfred Blaze. So glad to have you here. Let's dive into today's top news stories.
Wait a minute. Actually, you're Lord Alfred Blaze. I should have been clearer on that. That's your name. And this morning on the Wakey Bakey Morning Show, we are going to talk paranormal. How do you feel about that, Lord Alfred?
Oh wow. I'm honored to be Lord Alfred Blaze for today. Talking paranormal sounds absolutely thrilling. From spooky ghost stories to mysterious UFO sightings. I'm all in, ready to dive into the unknown and uncover some eerie tales.
All right, Lord Alfred. What paranormal news from the last couple weeks do you have for us?
All right, let's dive into some spine-tingling paranormal news from the last couple of weeks. First up, the Paranormal Fest 2024 in San Antonio was a hit. Held on September 21st, it combined history, mystery, ghost stories, and even some shopping. Sounds like a paranormal enthusiast's dream come true. Next, we've got the Haunted Essex County event coming up on September 23rd. The Paranormal News Hour will be presenting some eerie tales from Essex County. If you're into haunted locations, this is one to keep an eye on. And finally, the James Arthur Vineyards Ghost Tours are back for September and October. These tours offer a mix of wine tasting, historical vineyard tours, And of course, ghost stories. What could be more chilling than sipping wine while hearing about the supernatural?
That actually
So,
sounds really,
Lord
really
Alfred
fun.
Blaze,
Oh,
what do you think of these paranormal happenings?
wow, that sounds pretty
Oh,
interesting.
wow.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Take it easy, Lord
Oh,
Alfred.
wow.
Take it easy. I'm really into paranormal, and
Whoa, hold up there.
With October coming up, we got a lot of like haunted houses and that kind of stuff. What do you enjoy about October the most, Lord Alfred?
Oh, October is such a spooky season. I absolutely love the haunted houses, the eerie decorations, and those crisp autumn nights. There's something magical about the whole month, from the ghost stories to the thrill of Halloween. What about you? What gets you most excited during October?
You know, I really love haunted houses. I love to go to Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights. I love going to Not Scary Farm. I love diving into mazes and actually feeling scared. You know, there's something exhilarating about being scared, especially as a grown man.
I hear you. There's definitely something special about that adrenaline rush. Universal Studios, Halloween Horror Nights, and Not Scary Farm are legendary for their immersive haunted experiences. It's like stepping into a real life horror movie. The thrill of the scare, the creepy atmosphere, and those unpredictable moments make it all so exhilarating. It's like a roller coaster for your emotions. What is the scariest haunted house experience you've had?
You know, that's an interesting one. You know, I've told the story before on here. It has to be when I was a kid. My dad took us, me and my friend Pat Olson, to our very first haunted house. We were in Phoenix for remote control car races, the Nationals, actually. And we went to this haunted house. It was the very first maze I've ever been through. And I remember getting scared. Jason from Friday the 13th was following me, and I was trying to convince him not to, and I was hooked from then on. From then on, I love the thought of it.
Oh, wow, that sounds like such a memorable experience. That first real spare can be so impactful, especially with a character as iconic as Jason from Friday the 13th. E10's no wonder you got hooked. Haunted houses have a way of creating unforgettable moments. It's like stepping into a thrilling adventure where you never know what's around the corner. Thanks for sharing that amazing story. I'm sure it brings back some chills and smiles.
You know, one thing that we are planning, Lord Alfred, that maybe we could talk a little bit about. We are in the Mojave County, Arizona area, Kingman, Bullhead City, Lake Havasu, and a few of us from the Dank Nation, our followers, our viewers that watch, are going to be doing ghost hunting. Are going to go to some areas that are supposedly haunted. Do you know any areas in the local Mojave County, Arizona, that have been known for paranormal events?
Oh, that sounds like an incredible adventure. Mohave County has some fascinating haunted spots. One notable place is the abandoned Gold King Mansion. It's an old mining building with a lot of eerie history. Then there's the ghost town of Nothing, Arizona. It's as mysterious as its name suggests, with only an abandoned building and some signs left. And you can't miss Oatman, a former mining town that's now famous for its haunted hotel and wild burros roaming the streets. These spots are perfect for some spine-tingling ghost hunting. Does any of these sound like a place you'd want to explore?
Yeah, actually, Oatman is not that far away. That Oatman Hotel, boy, they got a lot of history behind that. Who was it? Clark Gable, I believe, did their honeymoon at the Oatman Hotel. Is that correct?
You're absolutely right. Clark Gable and Carol Lombard did indeed spend their honeymoon at the Oakman Hotel in 1939. The hotel's honeymoon suite is a popular spot for visitors, thanks to its connection to these Hollywood legends. The rich history and the ghostly tales associated with the hotel make it a must-visit for any paranormal enthusiast. Sounds like Aita's going to be an unforgettable ghost hunting adventure for you and your crew.
Yeah, that one actually sounds really good. Do you know any haunted locations or paranormal locations around the Kingman, Arizona area?
Absolutely. Kingman has some fascinating haunted spots. First up, there's Slaughterhouse Canyon. It's known for its eerie history and unsettling atmosphere. perfect for a ghost hunt. Then there's the Hotel Brunswick, a historical site with a reputation for ghostly activity. Guests have reported seeing apparitions and hearing mysterious noises. Lastly, the Kingman Haunted House is a local favorite, offering a thrilling haunted house experience each year. These places are sure to give you the chills. Which one are you most excited to explore?
Can you tell us a little more about Slaughterhouse Canyon? That's actually on our list. Our main man Lonnie and Jeremy, we want to go plan a trip out there. Can you tell us a little bit more about it?
Slaughterhouse Canyon, also known as the Eanes Canyon, has a chilling history. The legend dates back to the 1800s when a family lived in the canyon. The father, a prospector, would leave for long periods searching for gold. Tragically, one time he didn't return, leaving his family to starve. Driven mad by hunger and despair, the mother, Luana, is said to have murdered her children and then herself. People claim you can still hear her anguished cries echoing through the canyon. It's definitely a spot that will give you goosebumps. Are you and your crew ready for this eerie adventure?
Ooh, now that you gave us a little backstory about it, man, I think we are ready. What do you think, Lonnie, out there in the chat? You ready for Slaughterhouse Canyon? I believe I am. What other, is there any haunted locations near the area of Lake Havasu City, Arizona?
Oh, Lake Havasu City has some intriguing haunted spots too. The most famous one is the London Bridge. Yes, that's the very same bridge that was relocated from London to Arizona. It's said to be haunted by the ghosts of those who crossed it back in England, including women and children. Imagine the history and the eerie presence you might feel there. There is also De Soto Asylum, a haunted house experience that's sure to give you the chills. It tends a bit of a drive from Lake Havasu, but worth it for a thrilling scare. These places are perfect for a ghost hunting adventure. Ready to explore some haunted history?
Did you just say the drive to Needles, California is worth the drive?
Oh, I see what you did there. Uh-huh, gotcha. Yes, the drive the Needles, California. For the DeSoto Asylum is definitely worth it. If you're looking for a spine-chilling experience, you'll get that extra thrill from the journey, knowing you're headed to a place with such a haunted reputation. Are you ready to brave it?
You know what, guys? I think we are going to do the DeSoto Asylum this year. I have never done the DeSoto Asylum. I'm from Needles, California. I live here. You think I would have done it? So we want to give a big shout out to the DeSoto Asylum, guys. If you want a haunted location,
wow,
that's the
that's
spot to do it. Also, guys, if you're in Needles, California, step on over to 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California, the Healing Center. You're number one cannabis superstore, guys. BOGO deals all week. Go and
Big
check them
shout out.
out.
Sounds like an incredible spot.
Oh, yeah. The Healing Center. It's your number one cannabis superstore.
Absolutely. It sounds like a must visit.
Definitely, definitely. So I do want to pick your brain, Lord Alfred, since we got you here, we got you on the hot seat, and we're talking paranormal. What are some of your favorite paranormal activity events that you like to research, that you like to look at? Is it UFOs? Is it ghost hunting? Is it Egypt? What are some of the things that intrigue you about the paranormal?
Oh, wow, great question. I'm fascinated by all things paranormal, but if I had to pick, I'd say UFOs and ghost hunting top my list. The mystery of extraterrestrial life and those unexplained sightings just spark endless curiosity. Ghost hunting, with its blend of history and supernatural, is always thrilling. I also find ancient mysteries like those in Egypt incredibly intriguing. The pyramids, the lost civilizations, all those secrets buried in the sands. It's just mind-blowing. What about you? What paranormal topics get you most excited?
I really love ancient Egypt and the history and the lore and I guess it would be conspiracies, paranormal, whatever you want to talk about how they were built, whether it's stargates, UFOs, aliens. It's really fascinating that Egyptian period time.
Oh, ancient Egypt is filled with so many fascinating theories.
You know what? So we have a question for you, Lord Alfred. Harvey Hooligans in the chat is wanting to know what you think about aliens and UFOs in the Mojave County area. Do you have any stories, any history on that? Maybe. Oh, do we need to reconnect? We might need to reconnect. We lost it. We lost it, guys.
Welcome to Chatter.
Hey, how's it going? We are live,
Oh
and
no.
and you are Lord Alfred Blaze, my co-host for the 7:10 a.m.
Hey there.
Wakey Bakey Morning Show, and we are live. We are
I am
talking
here for you.
Paranormal Tuesday. We are talking about UFOs, about
I see.
aliens, about ghosts, and we are talking about ancient Egypt and the pyramids mostly right now. Just to catch you up there, Lord Alfred.
I am listening. Ancient Egypt and the pyramids are such fascinating topics.
We have a question for you, Lord Alfred, from the chat. Harvey Hooligans is asking about some stories or any kind of paranormal UFO events that have taken place in Mojave County, Arizona, or the surrounding areas.
Let me think. All right, Harvey Hooligans, let's dive into it. One intriguing story comes from Kingman, Arizona, right in Mohave County. In 1953, there was a reported UFO crash near Kingman. Witnesses claimed to have seen military personnel recovering debris and even alien bodies. This incident has been a hot topic among UFO enthusiasts for years. Another spooky spot is Oatman, a ghost town in Mohave County. People have reported paranormal activity here, including ghost sightings and unexplained noises. E10's a fascinating mix of history and the paranormal. Also, nothing. Arizona and eastern Mohave County is another ghost town with eerie vibes, although uninhabited now. I-teens said to have had its share of paranormal occurrences. So, what's your take on these mysterious happenings?
I've actually heard about the UFO crash in what was it? I guess in Needles, California. The Men in Black came. It was a big event. We've actually covered the story on the show before. What details do you know about that UFO crash? Well, suspected UFO
Oh,
crash in
yes.
Needles, California.
Oh, you've got a good one there. The Needles, California UFO crash happened back in May. Oh, yes. Witnesses reported seeing a turquoise glowing object streaking through the sky before it crashed near the Colorado River. The Needles, California UFO crash is quite an intriguing story. It happened back in 2008. Witnesses reported seeing a bright turquoise-colored object crash near the Colorado River. Shortly after the crash, unmarked helicopters and mysterious men in black suits arrived at the scene. Many believe these men in black were part of a secretive government agency. Witnesses claimed they were intimidating and asked a lot of questions. The rapid response and secrecy surrounding the event have fueled speculation that it was indeed a UFO crash. I-teens, one of those cases that keeps the mystery alive. So, what do you think about that?
What do you actually, Harvey Hooligans? What do you think about the government being involved? Like right now we're seeing all these different UFO videos, all these different evidence of that there's something out there. We don't know what, but obviously there is something. And the government is kind of taking a weird stance on it, almost like we know, but we don't know. Where do you see this UFO footage and all this stuff that the government's releasing? Where do you see this going in the next 5, 6 years?
Absolutely.
No, that's my answer.
Got it.
um, Lord Alfred, where do you see with the government releasing UFO videos and all this? Where do you see everything going in the next 2 to 3 years with the UFOs? Do you see maybe contact? What do you think happens with all this stuff that's going on?
Oh, what an intriguing question.
Maybe he can't answer it because I said the word government. Maybe that's what it is. Are you there? Are you there, Lord Alfred?
Hey there. Yeah, I'm here.
All right, let's talk some paranormal. Let's talk ghosts. What are some of your favorite ghost evidence that have been put out publicly?
Ghosts. Yes.
Well, guys, it's looking like Lord Alfred is a little maybe he's busy. You know what? We did a good one last night. Oh, what an intriguing question. I did a pretty good session last night. Just something to play with, something to it's kind of fun, guys. Kind of fun. Lonnie would be a better co-host. I agree. All right, guys, I got to get out of here. I got a meeting in about an hour or so. So I'm going to get on out of here, guys. I appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, share button, guys. Today at 4:20, we will have, we are talking it's Paranormal Tuesday, Conspiracy Theory Tuesday, the time paradox event, guys. This is a belief that we are missing, or no, that 300 years were added during the Dark Ages, guys, that they didn't actually happen. That we're advanced 300 years, even though we're not. It's a very interesting theory. We're going to get into it, guys. There's a lot of evidence to back it up. It's a good one. So make sure you, the time paradox theory, guys, that someone wanted to be Roman emperor. So they made up 300 years worth of history so they could be Roman emperor. It's a very interesting theory, guys. Interesting time of the world. We're going to get into it, guys. I appreciate you. Still in the waiting room. Oh no, Ron. Oh no. Hopefully you feel better, buddy. I'm going to get out of here, guys. I appreciate you. So make sure you tune it in. It's a good one. It's a good one today. 4:20. And then we got a podcast that we dropping sometime earlier during the day, guys. A lot of stuff going on. Stay tuned. Look for those alerts. Ron, I will make sure you're getting your alerts one way or another, buddy. All right. We will see you guys. Take care of one another. Breathe in that positivity. Exhale that negativity, guys. You are loved. You are appreciated. And I appreciate you guys. So stay cool, stay good, take care of one another, pay it forward, listen to the old man story, and do all the things. I hold the door open for the lady. The world will be a better place. I will see you guys on the flip side. 4:20. We got a good one. All right, we'll see you.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
We'll see you guys. Stay blessed, stay up, and stay good. We'll see you guys. Stay high. We'll see you guys.